you know what I'm saying? It's General Fusion, you know what I'm saying? CEO, Gateway and all of that. We got the Gateway podcast now, you know what I'm saying? My guy come true, kept it 100, you know what I mean? On a quick one, but you know what I'm saying? Man's got big tunes out there right now, doing his thing, you know what I mean? So without further ado, you know what I'm saying? My man Fuzay, you know what I'm saying, my brother?
Come on, man. Yeah, man. We got yourself. We got the Gateway podcast, you get me?
Yeah, for real.
I'm not going to lie, this is the first one I've done this year. I don't really do this sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm just music, business, gym, life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
That's just me.
Don't really do this.
Don't get it twisted. I'm a social person. But I'm not really like, I watch it for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But I just never do. Everyone says you'd be good at like doing podcast stuff, but I never ever see myself doing it. That's why I've never. You get me? But,
I hear that.
You get me?
Well, I know like we're just getting off the bit, but I was saying like, is it because man's already locked into what you're doing already? So it's like,
do you know
what I'm saying?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's like the podcast space. I just didn't understand it. Like it just came about. Everyone's doing podcasts. It's like, okay. And the podcast that I was seeing, like, seemed very, like, silly, like, a lot of men just talking nonsense. It's kind of an entertainment.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
It's like an entertainment.
I know what you mean, yeah.
But it took a while for me to get the concept of, oh, this is why they do it, and this is what people get from it, and there's different podcasts that say different, and their topics are different things and stuff like that. And then I was also seeing how it was good for other artists to be able to showcase their stuff, people's brands and businesses and stuff like that. And people that are putting in their hard-earned money and time to build a platform to push whatever they're trying to push. So that's why I'm
No, I hear that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, 100, my bro. So first things first, I'm going to ask, like, who is Fuzay, do you know what I mean? Like, really? You know what I'm saying?
Fuzay is, how can I describe Fuzay, or how can I introduce Fuzay? Fuzay is a boy that grew up in the ends, you know.
Yeah.
Very hyperactive, ADHD.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Loved music from a young age and football.
My bad.
You get me? I'm a gooner. Fuzay was heavily inspired by Soul Solid crew.
Okay.
So Fuzay got shipped to Ghana when he was 10.
Oh shit, okay.
He came back when he was 12.
But is that because of bad behaviour? I know how it is African.
Partly,
you know how it is, yeah.
Partly bad behaviour.
Yeah.
And partly like my mum just wanted my grades to come up because she knew that I was a smart guy, but I wasn't applying myself.
Oh yeah, I hear that.
So I felt like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in Ghana. Like there's different roles, big mansion house, uncle, rich uncle, this, that, this. So it was a different experience, but at the same time it's homesick. It's not London. So came back, UK culture is different. So I left at the beginning of year 6 and the year 5. Came back in year 8. Everything's changed. I've got an accent. It's all mad.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at that time, Soul Solid crew was 21 seconds.
Yeah.
You go to school, everyone's talking about Soul Solid. Girls at school's like, yeah, I saw this. I saw Mega Man in Croydon. I saw Keish. I saw this. Like, you get me? And
yeah.
I'm tapping, and it's so funny because when I came back from Ghana, I didn't actually like UK music. I thought it was just rubbish. You get me?
But do you know what it is? I'll be real, because it's that era, innit? Yeah. That's what I try to explain to some young people. They don't get what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't, like, you know what I mean? To make bread or commercial with it, it was like...
So, exactly. So, when I came back, I was highly influenced of American rap. Jay-Z, DMX, Little Bow Wow, it's all mad.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
All of those front, you know what I'm saying, that was shoved down our throats by the machine. All that American stuff, MTV Base.
Yeah, for real.
The Box, all of that stuff. So, and then I remember when the Soul Solid stuff used to come on, I used to think, so when I came back, they were trying to get me into school. So like I didn't start school for like the first month of when they started. So I was at home a lot. And I used to watch these music videos, and So Solid would come on, and I'll just be like, I'm looking for American.
Yeah.
And then I came, one time the TV was on, I think I've gone to the kitchen, came back, and the tune's playing, and then it's got to that Romeo bit, do multiply by 10.
That's one, yeah.
And it does the electric, bring up the bit. I was just like, rah, this is mad. And I said, rah, it's actually thingy. No, actually, I'm chatting. I got it back to front. I saw Lisa Mafia. That's what it was. I saw Lisa Mafia first, and I said, "Oh, like she's all right." You get me? Shout out Lisa, by the way. You get me? Lisa shows me nothing but support. You know what I'm saying? I love Lisa, but at that time I was just like, "Oh, Lisa, who's this?" You get me?
Yeah.
At that time there's only Mystique. You get me?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Sugar Babes, I weren't really. You get me? But big up Mutia and them gal. Mutia's my people as well, but. It was Mystique, so I liked a couple of Mystiques, but there weren't no like UK thing. Then I saw Lisa, I was like, oh shit, you get me? And then the rest of the tune from there was mad. And then it's got to Romeo's bit, and I'm just like, this is mental. Like I'm like 12, 13. So then when I start school, everybody is on So Solid. You know what I'm saying? It's So Solid. Like they dropped their album, crazy album. These times it was Walkmans and mini discs.
Yeah.
You get me? And Discman, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah. You had to know all of them words of them songs to be popular in school when they're doing playground raves.
Yeah.
You get me? And then from there, that's where the freestyling started coming into it. So people are freestyling in the playground. I like that. I used to play the drums as well. And then I just started freestyling. And then, yeah, I became a bit of a product of my environment. And it was actually Fuse first. So,
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it was Fuse. And then I started spitting with Dog Pound. So I used to spit with my friends, the Dirty 30 lot, you get me, and my boy Scams. So I used to I could spit. I used to freestyle.
Okay,
but my bars was mad. Like it was all over the place.
Right.
It was,
I thought you managed dope. I thought you say like it was hard. No, okay.
It was there. You could see that there was something there, but it just needed to be perfected.
Oh, I know what you mean. It was raw talent, just like, but you need to refine it, sort of like.
And my boy Scams, he was a year above me. You might know him, people might know him as Presidential SK now. He's in Colombia doing big things, big him up. He sat me down in his dad's front room, and he's like, Fuse, look, you start getting crazy with your bars, this, that, like, it's mad. Like, some of the stuff I was saying was mental.
Oh, okay.
He's like, nah. Like, think about your transition. Is like, write it in this sequence when you're writing your bars for space, so you know how much bars is there. Write this and then space and then another. You know, you got your 8. Then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you see, from that guy gave me that time to show me that everything changed. Everything changed. When I mean everything changed, because then I constructed my bars a lot different. I had so much sing-along bars. I was a clasher.
Oh,
I was burying people in the playground. I was leaving school to go up to colleges to battle people that were older. And that was all down to like Scam showing me. And I always give him his flowers for that. You know what I'm saying? So from then, I turned into a beast. So in Norwood, we used to spit. I'm from Unity Close, Crown Point area. West Norwood's my district. So we had HNIC up there. And we all used to spit. There was Scars, Tempo, Frenchie, a couple others, Peeler, Nods, and then we used to always link up with like the West Norwood ones, like from Yeoman and Dunbar. So those would be the Dog Pound lot, Wydon, Ace, my brother, Cowboy. You might know him as Was London now. He's a PT, big him up. Starter, my brother, Pest, DJ Shivers, Deagle, and French. Yeah, White Boy French, you get me? But out of the youngers, I was the coldest.
Okay.
Like, and they were all like, they were cold spitters, don't get it twisted. Like, you had Starter Kid, T-Dot, Porky, Grouch, you know, like there was spit, but like I kind of stood out the brunch. And then Quinny wanted me for PDC.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously we had the link there as well. But where I'm more Norwood, even though I had the link with Brixton and all the brothers and everything, it was like, he was just like, nah, I think Dog Pound is the better suit. So I was the only younger that was in Dog Pound, and then I would go on top FM radio,
Yeah.
95.5 FM, like on top of the roof and stuff like that. And then I remember the first time I've gone radio, got my first reload, come to school, and everyone's like, I've heard you on the radio. I've heard you. It was sick. I recorded it. This is me how you recorded it. It was crazy. So from there, you know what I'm saying? So Dog Pound, definitely being able to spit alongside the elites of Wydon and Cowboy and Ace and all of that. We're doing sets with NAA, that's Nasty, Solo, all of them lot, and Roadside G's, Dan Diggers, R.A., Alan B, you know what I'm saying, Smiley, all of them, man, there, Elms. And yeah, we'd be doing, so like, you had to keep up.
Yeah, I hear
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It came a long way from listening to Commander B on Choice FM, hearing Dizzy and Asher D Cash. You know, Asher D was one of my favorites as well at the time. So it was just like, I had that raw element. So because I started off of grime, and grime is very flowy, skippy and stuff like that, it allowed me to, when I then transformed into rapping, when everyone thought grime weren't cool no more, and it was just rap, like I was able to, once I got my flow, I was able to adopt different flows and sit in pockets different and stuff. So
I hear that.
any person that spits grime, when they rap, they can really rap because they know how to double up syllables, they know how to catch a metaphor, drag out a metaphor, make them like send a message. Don't get to, some people are just like,
I know what you mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, direct. Some people know what the consumer wants and they just stick to that. But most guys that came from my era, if you was good around my area, you spat like me, you spat like Reds, you spat, and this is like, obviously you got the older lot, but I'm just talking about the more my generation moving forward. So you spat like me, you spat like Reds, you spat like Scams, you spat like Dubs, Young Meth, you spat like Conan. Who else? Young Festa, Trubs. Them at like, I used to go and do sets with the DTK lot, you know what I'm saying? Crept as well. Like, you spat like Mizzle, B-Man. You know what I'm saying? Them lot from the Red Brick side as well, that they were cold. My cousin TP, Poison, Rinser, K Trizzy. Like, you spat like, if you were good, you spat like that. For our generation, like they had flows and crazy. For our generation, it was really metaphor. So Youngstar, Dubs, Reds, me, Conan, and yeah, that's why we stood out. I would say that we was like, even though we was hard with degrees and that, we had like a lot of metaphors.
Yeah, I know you the metaphor, the way people dropped it and linked it to a metaphor. Man's thinking that like raw, like it's mad cold, innit? I know you mean. Yeah,
and then obviously where I'm on the radio and I was just hungry, I'd spit anywhere. We'd spit in the playground, we'd spit on the bus, we'd just spit anywhere. So anytime I used to go into like house parties, we used to call it shubs back in the day.
Yeah, I know you say. Yeah, I know you.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I touch mic, I'm locking it off. Also, there's a Don from South North called Freezy. He was cold. You get me? He had a bar about Crowbar. You get me? H. Manada as well. Fibber. You know what I'm saying? He was cold as well back in the day, spitting grime. Like, so, man, go to the dance. Like, back in the day, the only person that's locking off a dance, or a shubs, apart from D-Double and the East lot, was Temp Man. You get me? Temp Man turns up, PDC, 20 man, 30 man, whatever, dripping, you know what I'm saying, pattern, fully governed. Temp Man rolls up, he grabs the mic, bang, PDC gang.
I know you say it's gone mad. It's gone mad. I
remember one time in Mass, like, I think D-Double and that got booked, and they come there, obviously, in Brixton, he's jumped on the stage, and it was just a Temp Man concert. You know what I'm saying? So, like, coming from them days there, so when you're trying to grab the mic and, like, it's that grime set time, you had to be confident to be able to get the mic first.
Yeah, I knew how it was.
You know what I'm saying?
So the stage line,
grab the thing, because 9 times out of 10, maybe, because like it's not like social media now. So unless they've heard your tune on the radio or they're locked into your sets and stuff like that. They might not know. So your camp's got to be,
for
you
real.
know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm from Norwood. So anytime I'm touching a mic any round here and I'm rolling up thingy, like the G's am I locking it off, you're hearing more than a Dan. Hold up.
Yeah, cool.
What's popping, man?
Cool,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
There were so many of them. Like everyone had their reload bars and everyone had their like, I'm dissecting, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's the origination of it. That's where it comes from.
No, I hear that, my bro. I hear that. Fucking. So obviously, I know you've spoken about basically more your music journey and all of that. So where do you say your music started then?
So,
because obviously I know you said obviously one of your guys like sort of like reconstructed. You know what I mean? Like,
so yeah, he reconstructed, helping me put my bars together, like in like being able to construct it so I could write better.
And not so wild as
and not so wild and kind of see what I'm doing and not just trying to rhyme bars. I think my first studio thing is, I can't remember, I think I got in trouble or something. I think I was in Yacht or something like that, and they, you know, they do them studio programs and whatever.
Yeah.
So I made my first tune over Pulse X or Pulse Eskimo, QBL, Cute But Lethal, you get me? And it's so funny, because when we got that, we got to perform that at Fairfield Halls in Croydon, you get me? So that was around the time that I first ever kind of performed and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So from there, it's just always, I was just always writing bars, spitting, and then fast forward. So obviously done a couple stints and stuff like that. Reds, that is my dog, and he's like a Red Brick Gypsy Hill legend. We went primary school together.
Okay,
a lot of us went primary school together and stuff like that. So what's happened is we're all out. We're basically, you know what I'm saying, and Crept on Conan just literally done a freestyle with Paige. How can I forget Paige? Fucking hell. Big up Rampage as well. With Paige, I believe it's Paige, Young Meth and Dubs.
Yeah.
And this is before YouTube. Nobody knew about YouTube, and that them lot, like, they knew about YouTube early, so they was on YouTube from early. So they've got their, back in the day it was bare DVDs and stuff like that. So you was on a DVD, you're thinking, they put their thing and their thing's gone mad, and they're cold, like they're cold spitters, they metaphors and punchlines and it was just nasty. Nasty work. So obviously they're kind of starting to take off. Me and Reds are back in the thingy. Me and Reds are quite loud, vibrant characters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We walk in the room, people know who we are. If you don't know who we are, I'm gonna let you know who we are. I know this. That's me and Reds. Me and Reds together is, you get me, that's my brother. I love him. Anyway, so sorry, pardon me. What's happened from there is obviously Reds may play dirty with Crept on Conan, but he was in and out. So they started kind of taking off, and he's come out. You weren't really too sure if he was thinking. Anyway, me and Reds start spitting again, do the Rap City, do SBTV, do stuff. So me and Reds started spitting as a duo, and because Crept on Conan was getting a lot of success from duo, I think a lot of rappers in the end started doing duo stuff.
Yeah.
So this is around the time where, like, you got Johnny Guns out, you got Cashtastic, you've got Wheezy and stuff like that. They just done Otis and we're on a Bigger Fish tour with them and stuff like that. Not performing, but just, you know, just there, young and at an early age as well. So from there, and the Section Boys, they were called Squeeze Section, like one of their main hitters, Freedom, Young Limbs. He is, like, he was one of the heads of Squeeze Section, and they're from my block, innit? Even though they're all spread out, some of them are from Penge and stuff like that. And they were the younger lot that were cold, like Swift, DP, they were cold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So around that time there, so we're learning about YouTube now. we get a studio. My cousin formerly had a studio in Cable Street, and he got rid of it. And when I started getting my money back up, I was like, nah, we need a studio. So I got back the same room, and that same room was opposite the Roll Deep studio.
Okay.
So that's how I linked up with, even though I bought Wiley and that before at Sidewinder, we was really locked in then. Like, so Buck Wiley, Buck Target, Manga, Danny Weed, all of them lot. Me and Manga become really tight. That's my boy. Wiley used to give us a lot of advice and stuff, and always down to help when he's about. Target done a lot of supporting as well, playing man's tracks on the radio from early. That time there we used to work with Breezy Beats, and he was a cold producer. And then Z Dot, he's a grand producing legend.
Yeah.
So me and Reds would be in there, studio parties. But we made a crazy mixtape called Straight Hard. We never actually released it, funny enough, but I am going to upload it onto the DSP because everyone asks us about our old tunes and stuff. And before that, I made that mixtape Closed Curtains, which was all hard copies and just giving it out. So from there, so obviously being around Crept and Conan and that, and going places and stuff, I bumped into Sneakbo. But where I bumped into Sneakbo properly, I've just seen him about, like he's from the ends and stuff.
Yeah.
But Young'un shouted me for a show. And then when Young'un shouted me for the show's all the way in Wales. So I said, yeah, I'll come support you. So I've driven all the way down to Wales. I think this time I had the CLS.
I remember that with you.
Yeah. You get me? So I thought, yeah. And I just love long journeys. So I was like, yeah, motorway, come, let's go. Jumped in the car. Booted down there to go and support the boy. And then when I've got there, I've supported Young'un on stage, and then we're all upstairs. That's where I bought Chip for the first time, funny enough.
I was gonna get to that.
But we never spoke.
Oh, okay.
We never spoke. We just, I seen him like come through about 30, 40 man. You know what I'm saying? AR, boom, boom, come to perform. I just see him walk past in his dressing room or wherever he is.
Yeah.
We're upstairs in a VIP. I was with one girl and she was outside in the car, and I don't know what happened, but the alarm was going off. So they've asked, oh, there's an alarm going off, but we're all the way at the top. And I was like, oh yeah, I can turn it off from here. And I was like, so I did the key, and I was like, Rob, what? It's like, is that your car, fam? I was like, yeah, bro, you get me? I knew Shamar, you get me? I knew Shamar from the ends, and he was kind of like looking after Bo at the time. So anyway, we all come downstairs. We're all like chilling and stuff, and I made this tune called Too Much Swagger. I got Too Much Swagger from my boy Big Zeeks. He made the beat, like his voice sample in the beat with a producer, I believe, called Tricks.
Okay.
Yeah? And it's like, too much swagger, too much, and the beat's just cold. It's like one of those beats you want to just kind of flow and rap on.
Yeah.
And I think me and Reds laid a verse. This is before Reds decided that he was going to stop doing music. So me and Reds laid a verse. We had like the finger on the hook, and the tunes was running when they were downstairs, and Sneakball was like, "Yo, this tune's cold. I'd fuck this tune up." Like, sorry, excuse my language.
No, that's cool. No.
It's just how it is.
Oh yeah.
So I was just like, yeah, bro. I was like, yeah, you want to jump on the tune? Just jump on it to get me. So from then we was kind of locked in. Came back to London. We spoke. Got him in the studio. Done it. We shot the video. Months later, and around that time, I was recording in North West London in Wembley.
Okay, yeah.
Talk of the Town Studios with my boy Reds from Northwest and producer JP. They were Talk of the Town, and Corey, Danny. They were locked in with Phaser and Dubs and that.
Okay, yeah.
So I joined forces with them. JP kind of produced most of my Winner's Therapy with a few other producers like Nana Rogues, Prince, Stigmatic. There's a couple cuts on there. But basically from there, what happened is JP used to work with Bath. Now that's Chip's manager. He's like the head of Always Recording. Back in the day, he used to be part of Always Recording. Back in the day, it's funny because I've always wanted to work with Chip. So when they've come back from America and Bath's trying to do stuff in the UK scene, he's come to the studio, and I think JP's played in my music. He's heard my music. He wanted to. I think I'd been kind of dropping stuff, and I had that Sneak Bowl video ready to drop with about maybe another video or two. I'm not sure. I think I had a video and a freestyle. I'm not too sure. But we spoke. I remember I played it. I think he was in the studio. Bath and DJ Illness was in the studio when I was recording something or they was playing something, and I was just like, "Hey, what do you think?" And like Bath was like thingy, but it's so mad because Bath is like a goon. You get me? Bath is like a goon. Boss Bath, big up Boss Bath. You get me? A Nero, all the Tiverton man them. You get me? So he is like a goon. So he was kind of looked at, but DJ Illness was more kind of clean cut. So I thought DJ Illness was like Chip's manager at the time. You get me? But it wasn't. It was Bath anyway. So I'm just thinking of myself like Bath's just some goon. You get me? Like, you get me? And then, but obviously when they gone, like JP's like no, that's like you get me anyway. No. Fast forward, so Bath told me not to release that Sneak Bowl video. He said, "Nah, just wait. Like, don't do it yet." Boom, boom, boom. But obviously, me and Posty chat as well. So because I used to go jump off and all these events, because I was outside. Posty, I think I can't remember if I sent Posty the video already or whatever. I just got frustrated. I was just like, boy, I just played all of this video. Like the video was a dope boy video. Like people weren't shooting videos like that. You get me? Back then, man's got Phantom. You know what I'm saying? Studio, Phaser, N-Dubs. You know what I'm saying? Criminals popped up. No, you know what I'm saying? There's dancers. There's we're in a white studio. It's like
it's mad wave jumping over everything. Yeah, like.
Vertex done the directing and the edit. He was a big director at them times there. So, I'm sitting on and I'm just like, you know what? I'm throwing this out. And I believe Phaser hit me. I spoke to Phaser and I was like to Phaser, I need like a PR for this. And at that time I was using Kat Tenderer. She helped so much people, like basically the face of like Channel U, Channel AK, them types there. So Kat looked after me, done my radio plug-in, online, TV plug-in and stuff. And basically I've dropped that and it's gone off. And within I think like a day or two, I was in a meeting with Bath and Bath wants to sign me.
I hear that. Yeah.
Now, me speaking with Bath and stuff, he taught me a lot, a very knowledgeable character. I wasn't too sure because me being from South, up north and stuff like this, and I'm on the roads as well, there's a lot of like road politics and stuff like that. Like, I was a bit arrogant then, a bit flashy, so did have a lot of haters and stuff like that. I'm a lot more humble now. I've still got haters, but high haters, that's what it is.
I know what you're saying, but for real though,
if I want people to hate me, I know how to do that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Doing it. You know
I know what you're saying.
So cut a long story short. I spoke to JP, I was just like, yeah, you know what? It makes sense. These times, Reds is kind of taking a step back from music. So it was kind of just like me solo sort of thing.
Okay.
So Sneak Bowl video's gone out thingy. So now we're working on a project. Obviously at the time there was some in-house politics with Always Recording and the higher up labels, a lot of stuff that I still don't know the full ins and outs on today, but I'm not really going to speak on that. Yeah. So then I get introduced to Chip. I can't remember whose show it was. It was at someone's show. I can't remember if it was that Wiley show or there was a show, but I just met him briefly in passing. Like Bath introduced, he's the new, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
And then we met properly at one club. Can't remember if he was doing something, but I got invited there. But that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole next thing. You don't even want to get into.
That's a whole other story. But I got welcome to the family. You get me? Chip showed me a lot of love. Chip is probably one of the rappers, only because I always felt I was the best. So, like, being in the cat, seeing him do stuff with Chris Brown and stuff, actually hearing, I'm a lyricist, so I like to listen to wordplay.
Yeah.
He was one of the few rappers from the UK, especially in the mainstream, that he could lay a verse and you'd be like, oh shit, that's cold. Like, my mind didn't even go there. Oh shit, that's what he meant.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I've always rated his pen work, and in my head it was just like, damn, like I need you get me, like he is like, if I could choose my career up until where it was, like I think most people coming up would want it to be like Chips. He's had the number ones. He came from the grime scene. He went into the pop world. He killed it. He went into the hip hop world, killed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got tunes with Chris Brown. Like every UK spitter that was thinking would want a tune with Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So,
I swear, even the Mavado at one point. Or something.
Yeah,
That's
Mavado,
what I mean.
that came.
That's what
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But like, before that, like, you got tunes with Chris Brown. I mean, like you're doing big things. Like, you're repping for like the black community. Like,
yeah.
Before then, we only saw so we saw Dizzy, saw Wiley. Titch was on his way, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You had Tinchy. There were, apart from So Solid and Heartless Crew, I'll say Heartless Crew have been underground, always just doing their thing, but they weren't mainstream.
Yeah.
So I think the only people that were there at that time was Tinchy, Dizzy, Wiley. Dizzy had kind of taken a back step as well, or was doing some kind of dubsteppy music. And I'm trying to think, is there anybody else? Obviously, So Solid, they were cancelling them. They weren't thinking. So apart from people that were peeking out of the grime scene like J2K and stuff, they weren't. So Chip was like the thingy, and Chip's got a lot of knowledge. And Chip taught me a lot. Spoke to me, very, very smart individual. That guy is, how smart he is, he's probably on a spectrum. I take it, and that's how smart he is. And obviously, he needs to, like, if he watches this, he needs to take it as a compliment. That's how smart he is. He's very, very intelligent. He's very, very composed. You know what I'm saying? He's helpful as well. You know what I'm saying? But most of all, Chip respects hard work, if you know what I'm saying. So me and Chip became quite close as friends. We lived around the corner from each other. I basically nearly see him every day.
Okay,
if you know what I'm saying. There was a time that we was rolling day in, day out, and I learned a lot from him. I'll go to his studio sessions and just watch how he'd work, watch how he deals with the engineer. These are gems that you're not get. This is, remember, a platinum selling artist. This is UK number ones and number one and number two albums and stuff like this. Like, every big rapper or UK thingy kind of gets that cosign from Chip, that verse from Chip in a video, you know what I'm saying? And they're kind of off. Chip changes lives. So to be able to see him in work like that, then being around the always recording the AR-15 project, seeing Wretch work and all different artists come to the studio and stuff, it definitely upped my game. And like,
you know, I know what you're saying.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
cool.
saying?
I think like just to touch on that as well, I feel like you're saying like there's like game to be absorbed, and like in that sense, like you're seeing stuff, you're like, okay, cool, like this is hard work, this is what these men, do you know what I mean, on they're like not fucking about, like, do you know what I'm saying, sort of thing. And do you know what I mean? Because
what you gotta understand is, us coming from the roads and stuff, it's like, you might think that you got it all figured out, but you don't have it all figured out. You need media training. You got to know how to conduct yourself in certain situations, how to deal with certain situations, and just being around and watching how, I would say, the superstars deal with it, and awkward situations, weird situations that, like, they've gone about things different ways, and like how to just like manage a situation yourself, manage yourself, how things should run. Being able to see it very closely gives you a lot of insight and in depth into
Yeah, for
having a
real.
music career.
For real, because even then, like most say there's people who would, do you know what I mean, chop off an arm to get that, you know what I mean, that experience or get that game or get that knowledge or get that, do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you being there, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously we know you done your thing,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? But you didn't just waste it, do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of
You
course.
used it, you was there like, you know what I mean?
A lot of
Putting
people-
the work yourself.
A lot of people don't know. So when I got signed to Always Recording, I actually was trying to change my life around. Obviously, I was making money,
Yeah.
so you have to keep the lights on. But I was actually going uni.
Yeah, no, yeah, straight, yeah.
I was in Middlesex University studying a sports science degree. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Bachelor of Science. I've actually got a degree. You know what I'm saying? I've done that for my mum.
I knew you were going to say, because Africa, I knew
Yeah,
what you saying,
you
Gal.
get me?
You know what you...
He's a bad
You
boy,
want
but
that picture up there to
the
say...
grades are good. The grades are
My
good. You get me?
Sundays.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, for real though, yeah.
So
For
yeah.
real.
So I was doing that at the time, and I'm not gonna lie, one of the people that inspired me to actually go uni was Crept.
Oh, so yeah. That's
Yeah, because
mad,
Crept
yeah.
went uni. He done
Okay.
business, but I more saw the community that he got from it, the following of the whole uni supports it. So I was going there with the intention to do that as well. If you get what I'm saying, not
Yeah.
only just, but yeah, you know, got your thingy friends and the people that go uni end up being future leaders and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have that different network and just not your network being only from the roads.
I know what you mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Or
real.
school.
No, for real. I know what you're
So
saying, yeah.
I done a foundation course. My sister was like, "Yeah, so what are you doing now? Are you gonna get?" I was just like, "Yeah, cool." I just picked the easiest side. I just, yeah, sports. That shit wasn't easy.
No, but that's my take.
Yeah.
Actually, like, man actually went uni and done
Yeah,
his
man.
thing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no, big up for that for real though, you know what I mean?
It was hard. I'm not gonna lie. A couple of assignments had to get paid for. You know. But you get me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Big up Abby, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And my brother Bilal, you get me? But yeah, man, I met some like wonderful people like along the way. So yeah, man.
No, for real. Is it true?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I say that like you was the first to blow from round your way.
All right, cool. Yeah and no. Yeah, as in, if you're talking about a small area of Crown Point and West Norwood,
Yeah.
then yeah. But if you're talking as Norwood as a whole,
Okay.
you've got Dubs. Yeah, he's got that tune with Gigs. That's a timeless tune.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
And he just pops up and does a freestyle, kills it, and just pops back into what he's doing. You had Youngster, Young Meth, as well.
Yeah.
Crazy on like just to spit next to him.
Yeah,
Like, you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real, yeah.
And then on top of that, I won't say Conan because Conan's from Thornton Heath, but you got Crept. Crept is from Gypsy Hill. Red Bit, obviously, his brother Blinks and stuff like that. I used to roll with Blinks when I was younger, pick him up. And yeah, so I can't take credit for that because you've got somebody like Crept, Nala Bailey, charted, work with numerous thingy. So when you say first to blow, I would say first maybe to get more recognition
Yeah.
in the area, but not to blow because I've not even blown yet.
Well,
I've scraped some ceilings and some services, but I ain't blown yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a number one album or number one single.
I get what you're saying. That's
I ain't charted yet. I ain't had a sold out tour yet. Like to say blow, like for me to say, yeah, I was the first one to blow, and me and Crep share the same postcode.
I get
Is
what
an
you're
insult.
I get
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
get what you're saying.
to be in the scene, to be known and stuff like that, you get me. But I wouldn't even say that because maybe of my age group, yeah. But then you had people like Cowboy. Remember, Cowboy was on that big tune that was solo and the whole scene, this and that and that and this, but we are not that for it. You remember that tune?
Yeah.
You get me? And it's that boy that says all right then. Cowboy from the,
Yeah,
you get me?
yeah.
Them man there, like they were with Channel U Day. They were way before me.
Yeah,
you
I know
what I'm saying. So
yeah.
can I even say I was the first? Like I don't even think I can say that.
No, for real.
Yeah.
For real. But obviously, I get what you're saying if it's around your bit, you know what I mean? But I think because But you know, it's real shit what you're saying. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, cause like fucking, how can I put it? Like you're seeing it as like, see, like ambition or whatever, whatever. You're looking at the bigger picture, be like as a whole, it's like I ain't had a number. I'm trying, you know what I mean? Or that
ambition,
tick them boxes to say like, you know what I mean?
Ambition, Was I getting money? Yeah, I was getting money. Was I flexing? Yeah, I was flexing. Did I have drip and jewels before a lot of people? Yeah, I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? But everyone was doing their thing and everyone displays it in different ways. You know what I'm saying? It depends. Like, me and Rez were very outgoing. Like, we go and link people in different areas and stuff like that. And basically, we go. So we're seeing what's there. My cousins, my older cousins, and that, like, they make. So it was just like thingy. But even to say, in my small area of Crown Point, West Norwood, to say I was the first to blow, like, no, like, you got this young guy, 36, little Nizer, you get me? He's blowing up right now. He's in front of me. And I haven't done his numbers,
I hear what you're saying. No,
so, like, humbly, I ain't blowing yet, and, like, the school of that area, we produce some greats. So, yeah.
No, man. For real. But just so who influenced you from early then? Would you say
influenced me from early?
Yeah. So when you was like, say, I don't know, first picking up the pen or whatever, like, did you have any like musical influences?
I'm trying to think from early. Like I said, so solid. Like Dizzy, Wiley.
Okay, from the grime days, like when.
Yeah, be Dizzy, Wiley, Crazy Titch. I loved Crazy Titch.
Yeah, Titch was on his shit.
Temp Man. Napper.
Yeah, there was some cold. Napper had some shit.
Nasty, you know what? Oh yeah, Nasty. Yeah, Big Nasty. Oh my days. Big Nasty, yeah. Being on set with him, like, I know he doesn't really show his lyrical bar then, but you see back then, NAA, Nasty, oh my days, yeah, he was a problem. He was a problem. And yeah, just people from around my area, apart from like American influences and stuff. Yeah. If you're talking UK, those are the names. If you're talking American, then it would be DMX. I was a big DMX fan. I was a big Jadakiss fan.
Okay.
50. Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z and I like Ja Rule as well, funny enough. And Little Bow Wow. I always, growing up, I think every kid that wanted to do music probably wanted to be like Little Bow Wow. Seeing him in that trailer. And Fabulous. Fabulous, yeah, man. Fab was, he was cold with it, man.
No, for real. What's it? So when did you know, like you were saying, like, yeah, my sound's different. Do you know what I mean? Like, compared to, obviously, whatever was going on at the time.
Yeah. Do you know what it is, yeah? Me and, like, a lot of people, for instance, sorry about that.
No, it's cool.
A lot of people, I would say, back then, UK music was at a weird place. So they were kind of cancelling grime. Grime wasn't cool to do no more. If you done grime, you was just the fool. Like, sense. People were transitioning into UK rap. There's no money into UK rap. UK rap didn't really have a sound. So you had some American, so you had some UK rappers that were spitting like they were American. The forefront of that was Dipset Europe. I can't remember what they were actually called. Eurogang or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
So they were cold spitters, but obviously I think they signed with like Dipset and they were from the UK, but they sounded American. So it was kind of the UK finding their little flaw. So a lot of MCs were transitioning into doing UK rap now. I was the coldest spitting on my block. That I can take the title for. I could take the title for. Like my brother Scars, he was cold. Tempo was cold, you get me? But I was the guy. I can say that. And I think like a lot of people would agree with it. I can humbly say that because this was been told to me. And back then I was really feeling myself. what's happened from there is that transition was happening, and then after the transition started happening, it was like a weird sort of pocket of like, where is the black culture in UK music? Because Grime's getting cancelled and UK rap hasn't got a foot up.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then what smashed through the door was gigs. You get me?
Yeah, I hear
Talking
that.
the
Yeah,
hardest. You get me? And like, yeah. But you had a lot of people then trying to spit like gigs. But you can't spit like gigs and be cool, because only gigs can spit like gigs. Because of Giggs' voice, his tone, you know what I'm saying? All them SN1 lot, they were just cold. Like, their mixtape was cold. Colours was another one. Colours and Slums, watching them on one DVD, they were cold as well. But there was a transition, but they weren't no pocket. But it came like spitting grime weren't really that cool no more, and then grime was turning into dubsteppy and and like the cool kind of thing was UK rap, and then that was kind of the birth of like the Krypton Conans and the Cash-tastics and the
Happened after,
Young'uns. You get me? Bearing in mind, Chip was already kind of doing that, but he was working with people like T.I. and stuff, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got Wretch and the Movement and all of that lot, they're still thinking, but they're in their own little world. It's like grime became its own little world. You know what I'm saying? So if you was a proper household name, you'd probably still get booked for gigs and stuff like this. But UK music was at a bad scene. Like, it was at a bad time. And then what it took was, I say Chip, you know, Chip was a big pioneer in it, because he's come back, he's got the American links. So he was able to get a couple artists, big features and stuff like that. And them lot started moving the needle forward with UK rap, with the cosign, with whatever American artists were down to mess with our culture. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that.
And
Yeah,
then
bro.
by that, you see what happened from there. You got Drake messing with the Section Boys and Skepta and Giggs, and you know what I'm saying? People getting their flowers and stuff like that. And the scene is what it is today now. Obviously, unfortunately for me, always recording, as much as I learnt a lot, and I've got a North family now out of it. Big up all like the man from North, you know what I'm saying? They've embraced me, show man mad love, like, from all over North. But at the time, there was in-house stuff and thingy stuff. I don't, like, it's been spoken about by them, and they know more deeper, even though I know I don't really want to be in here speaking other people's business, if you know what I'm saying, in case I got one detail wrong or that. I don't want no problems with no one. You get me? Respectfully. But there was some in-house stuff going on, and yeah, basically it was at a weird place, like projects was getting pushed back, and anyway, like certain things that was meant to happen, like for instance, I got that tune, I was meant to, on the Too Much Swagger remix, it was meant to be me, Lethal and Chip. It was mad. So remember, I used to be called Fuse, so everyone knew me as Fuse.
Yeah.
And it was Fuse BW because of Breadwinners. The Fuse ODG I met very early on. I used to hang around with my brethren Scams, who I was talking about, his brother Gizmo. It used to be him and P-Man. They used to have their thing off the ground now. I used to always get onto Gizmo because I'm like, bro, stop rapping with this Fuse, you. Like, they think it's me. And then they're like, have you changed your sound? Like, he was more of a producer them times there. And I was a bit of a thingy. So I was on this bad up thing with him. But then when I said, you know what, I'm better than, I can't even be, you get, first time I bucked him and he was just like, raw, I could be the good Fuse and you're the bad Fuse and we can make tunes together and da-da-da-da-da. But I was in a different headspace. So I wasn't really, like, in my head, I'd never ever thought he'd overtake me. So he's gone Ghana. He's camped out there, created a new sound, made Azonto. Azonto gone,
Yeah.
This is around the same time that Too Much Swagger's going off. And then, obviously, we spoke to their label. Lethal B was on their label at the time. Meant to jump on the thingy. They said, whatever they said about him, he weren't thingy. Then he's made Antenna. And Antenna's gone off.
So went off,
that thing came from that label and it weren't kind of happening. So they kind of switched plans, and the remix with Chip and Lethal didn't quite happen that way. So we done it with Pagey or whatever, but it wasn't the same, if you know what I'm saying. It weren't, and then it kind of stopped my momentum. Like, I was getting Fuse ODG's bookings. Like, there was girls that in my video phoning my phone saying, I love your song, and they're playing me Antenna and Horizontal. And it's just like, you get me? I'm like, boy, he's getting out so much traction, I might just have to change my name. Like, it was spoke about, and I was just like, no, I'm going to stay thingy. But what it is that people on the roads, they know me, they'll call me Fuse, and new people call me Fuzay, all it is. So how that came, I was in Jamaica with some American girls, and obviously the way man moves kind of bossy, and like Rick Ross was on the boss thing, there's like Fuzay, Ricky Ross. That's how Fuzay came, and it kind of stuck, and yeah, so that's where you got Fuse turned into Fuzay because of that, and yeah, it's all mad.
Trying to touch on that as well. I know obviously you've spoken about Chip and all that, but obviously, did that feature happen because
so
you knew each other, or obviously you butt to each other from way back, or do you know what I mean? I think you said that you was close, or you lived close, or
so that happened. I actually got the Chip verse before me and Chip were actually in like proper talks.
Oh, okay.
That was because of Bath. Obviously, they're close. That's his manager at the time.
Yeah.
Chip wanted to support. He liked the tune. You know what I'm saying? Zed done a crazy job on the remix, and yeah, but due to certain internal politics, it never came out the way it should have come out. It never transpired. But these things happen in music, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even though that didn't happen, he's always supported me. He's always showed me mad love. You get me? So it is what it is. You get me? Yeah. One day, hopefully, we'll get that Fuse and Chip. You know what I'm saying? Full video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Big up to obviously your recent fucking link up.
Oh, the boy Scorch.
Yeah, with Scorcher.
Yeah,
how did that one come about?
So Scorcher, I bucked him, I think, back in the day at Jump Off outside one dance. Like, it's a little introduction, but it weren't anything like that. You get me? Fast forward years later, we're at the Mobiles earlier this year, and obviously he's winning the Mobile. We're all there. I'm there with Gems. You get me? He does big things in the scene for artists, and behind the scenes linking a lot of people up. He does billboard companies, also got PA service and stuff like that. Very influential in the community. We've gone down there, me, Gems, LB the Jeweler, Village, Judah, a couple others, yeah, and obviously Scorch is up there with his team. Obviously, man, know a couple of his team, like Smiler, pick him up. You get me? Cray, pick him up. Cray's a real guy. You get me? Yeah. Cray's a real brother. And yeah, so basically, he's won his Mobile. Obviously, we're there. He's seen Village. He's bigging up Village on his music. Big up Village. He just charted album. You get me? And yeah, so kind of from there was a link. So I've got people in common with him that I heavily fuck with, and vice versa, and the same like in the camps and stuff like that. And you know what? See Scorcher is such a real brother. I've met a lot of good people in the scene. I've met a lot of real people, but I think I have to say that Scorcher is the realest that I've come across. He's in his own world. So you got to understand when he's talking to you, when you're reasoning with him, you got to be on his frequency level to understand what he's talking about, what he means and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You get me? But you got to see what he's doing. Yeah? He hadn't been making music for thingy. He licked a freestyle last year. He won a Mobile, which was overly due. Yeah? From then, this brother drops, I think there was one time he might have dropped about 3-4 songs in 1 month, or just different verses. Now, obviously, from the Mobiles, he's linked up with Village and done a song with Village, and obviously we're around playing music, we're linking up at events and stuff, we're talking. I'm like, yeah, we should. He's like, yeah, man, when the right time with the right one comes, you get me?
Yeah.
Anyway, so had that bubbling in the back, but I'm working on my craft and I'm working what I'm doing. Then I dropped in mode, and then we've gone to Village. Village done a suited collection for his brand. He invested him and Jem Kingston. They started selling suits. Like Jem Kingston got a suit company called Suited. They done a little fashion show. When they done the fashion show, obviously Scorch is there, Ratlin's there, Stinks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A couple of people, everyone's performing, innit? So, Scorch, from his seen in mode, he's always supported, he reposted it, commented, stuff like that. But then what happened is we're performing, it's going off, he's liking the energy. And then after he's going off, he's liking the energy. And the song's doing really well as well. I'm thinking, like, my team was talking about, Rob, we should do a remix. Who you get on the remix? And I said, I don't want to do no remix. I can't be bothered with these artists and people being funny and people saying, oh, yeah, I charge for features and stuff, when I know that it's not like that. You get me? Some people you charge, some people you don't. If you're in them big label positions, yeah, you might have a charge fee, a feature fee, and you don't work out the logistics. But I'm an independent artist, like, you're gonna help. You either like my sound, you're gonna fuck with it, or you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, who would it be? And then I was just like, James was like, you know what? Scorch would be a good thing for it because you've come back this year. He's come back. Da 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 da. Boom 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 boom. It's like, you know what? And I sent it to him and thingy. So I can't remember if I spoke to him. So obviously he was there when I was performing. He enjoyed the performance, and then I spoke to him on the phone. I said, "Yo, bro, you saying remix?" And he was just like, "Yeah, bro." But he said, "That's not an easy one, bro." He said, "Man's talking about, well, man's you get me, the beat, you get me." It's like, yeah. And I was just like, "Bro, in your own time when you're ready." Hit him again and just like, "Yeah, bro, when you're ready, just let me know." Booked studio, came down, my boy Yellows, big up Yellows. Came down, slapped the verse in record time. Like, it's crazy. He had me, I usually, like, I'm horrible to people on the track. If you've ever heard me featuring on a track or on a track, like, I'm horrible. Like, he had me, I'm like, boy, I might need to change my verse. Everyone's like, you can't, he's meant to do that, the remix is like, you put it here so he needs to go mad. And I'm just saying to myself, oh my, like, he's literally spun me out of my socks. You get me? So he was doing that. And then, so he's done his verse. And then Michelin Shin made that beat, by the way. Big up Michelin Shin, he's my producer, he's sick, cold. He then slapped another tune. This is work rate. He's just like, yeah, play me some beat. After he slapped this, he's ripped the bar on the spot, slapped it, then play me some more music. He's heard another tune. He's just like, yeah, slap that as well. You get me? If he had time, he probably would have slapped another 2-3 tunes. But I was just like, bro, let's just get a quick little visualizer or whatever. You get me? We shot the video there and then. That's like, this guy is
you weren't fucking about it there and then, man.
There
just
and
like,
then, you get me? Like,
well, straight after you done the tune, though.
Yeah,
so
straight after.
But I'm saying he's after he slapped a couple more. He's just
so he slapped in mode remix. He slapped another tune. He
slapped
the thingy, and then like I could tell he was ready to think. I was like, bro, you know, he's like, yeah, cool. You get me? My man, nothing but love, nothing but good advice. Like, he's a busy guy. He's in high demand. He's the people's champ right now. You get me? Look at all the young artists he's bringing through. Duppy, Amzi, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of these people he's bringing through, you know what I'm saying? Like people got genuine love for it because he's authentic. He's real with it. He's so, you get me? Like, my man, like, I shouted him, yo, what are you saying about your show? It's like, why? What, you want to perform? I was like, yeah. It's like, cool, I saw it. Simple.
like, not even,
just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, put man on a stage with him to be on a stage with the greats like Wiley, Chip, D Double. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with at the Rough Squad show. Like when I say my man is genuine, he's real, he's been through it, he's from the roads. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not bougie with it. He just won a mobile. You know what I'm saying? He could be like, okay, well, I don't need to be. Like, no, he's kicked that door in and he's holding that door open.
For real.
And if you're dope and he respects your sound and you're cold, you're with him. You get me? When he's around you, he's respectful to everyone. He's polite. He's not like, he's a real brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's not a lot of real brothers in the music space. Like, everyone kind of protects their own energy. Everyone's on their thingy. But for somebody to show you that much love, you get me? Like, hats off to him, man.
No, for real.
Me? Bless him, man. He's going to do crazy things next year.
For real. Just to touch on a couple of your tunes.
Yeah.
On Hardest Bars. What headspace were you in for that tune there?
Oh, my days. Do you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
Hardest Bars, I actually wrote that when I was inside.
Yeah, straight,
that verse, that verse was written when I was inside. That was a COVID time, yeah. But I just went with that beat, Shin's beat, Crazy, and then the second verse I wrote on the spot. You get me? So yeah, but the headspace I was in, I was just like, I need to damage this beat. This beat cold. Like, they need to hear some shit.
Nah, for real. On Match Fit freestyle, yeah?
Match Fit.
Yeah. Was that obviously I know it's freestyle, but was that written or was it just spontaneous?
Match Fit, that is a producer called Millie Bands. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Millie Bands. He's cold. He's a person that made Uncle Fester as well.
Okay. I was about to get on to touch on Uncle Fester's neck.
He made Uncle Festo. Sorry, the guy's gonna hate me for this, man, with another producer. But big up the other producer too, man. You know me names. It's just apologies, man. But Match Fit. So when I started recording again, I started recording with Karma Cruz. She's my sis, big her up. I could go to Karma Cruz's yard and she got her studio set up and she said, oh yeah, my boys just come by and drop some beats off and Match Fit. I was just like, yeah, give me that. And just off the top, you get
just
me?
Off the dough, yeah.
And then same thing with Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester was made like that, off the top as well. No pen, no pad flow. And that all came from, that's how we used to record in Always. And obviously I'd done a tune with Prince, like probably my second tune when I came home with Prince. Obviously that's DB's engineer and producer. I was with him from the start, from Talk of the Town days, Always recording days. And he knows how to unlock certain elements, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I came to working with Karma Cruz, I was back in that element, that brain way of thinking. And yeah, I just went bananas on it. But then when I done Uncle Fester, I was in a different headspace. I wanted to make something for the girls, but it a bit tuggy. But I know at that time, girls like kind of more provocative music. I don't want to go too far left. Yeah. Sometimes when I listen to it back here, I feel like I've gone a bit too far left of it. Like too far. Like it's very, very explicit. Like, but you know what? Females actually like it. A lot of females like the song, so it done what it was meant to do.
For real.
Yeah, females like the song. They listen to the concept of the song, and you get me. Like females like Uncle Fester. Like I get called Uncle Fester a lot these days. It's crazy.
Describe your sound right now, then.
My sound.
Yeah. Well, how would you describe? You know, what I'm saying your sound now.
So that's something that me and Shin's been working on. So I can fit into all pockets. Like I can do R&B, I can do hip hop, I can do grime, I can do drill. I'm on a faster tempo, like 140 BPM, but I can speed it up, I can slow it down. So it's everything jumbled up into one. You get me? No specific sound. It's just the Fuzay sound. So it's a bit of grime element because of my flow, BPM as well. A bit of drill because it's the modern day time. Yeah. I like the snares and the beat, but not actually the drill. Like I'm not like masked up like these drill rappers. Big up to them though, because they're fucking cold. And UK hip hop with whatever sound, like the Blade Browns, sort of the Scraps is, you know what I'm saying? Nines is like it's kind of like that is my sound, and it's just it just depends on how the beat hits and what direction I go in with flow.
Oh, I'll touch on that though, just a second though, what you just said. But see, like, how do you reckon like you're so versatile? Because you know, like certain artists can only do rap, or you can only do grime. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and then you're saying even R&B, like man could even do that wave, or you know what I'm saying, like.
So obviously, grime, it comes from grime, but being around the people likes of Young Kai, I've known Nate Smalls at a young age. Chip taught me a lot as well. But I would say that being able to be versatile comes from grime.
Is it strictly from like them days there? Like,
yeah, from grime. Grime gave me the ability to be able to jump into different genres. Like if I couldn't spit grime, if I weren't great at grime, there's no way I could have jumped into UK rap.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And there's no way that I can keep up with the times today because I come home, it's like drill. There's not really that much UK rap. There's that wavy rap, but there's only certain people allowed to do it that it hits off, like the Naifs, the DBEs, the M Hunchos. You know what I'm saying?
I know
like,
what you're saying, yeah.
It's a weird space, you know what I'm saying? So, and the UK has their champions. It's very hard for the new people to come back in. So it's like me almost starting again. It's me humbling myself. Yeah, I've got a few accolades. I've worked with a few big artists and stuff, but it's me coming back through with the new class. Like, I didn't get to where I was getting to this time, but I'm in this class and I'm kicking down the door too. You get me?
Yeah, for real.
So yeah.
So what would you say you prefer? Studio or live performances?
Both.
Both, you know.
Yeah, both.
You still get a buzz like studios you would,
Yeah,
or the live
studio.
performances.
That's where the magic happens. You get me? The studio, man. You get me? The creative process. I love the creative process because you don't know where it's going with it. Studio producer starts making a beat on the spot. You don't know how it's. You think it's sounding one way, it goes a different way. Concepts, bars, like the creation process is good, but seeing people appreciate your work after is great at the same time.
For real. What would you say your biggest moment so far?
What happened yesterday? Just being on the stage, Scorch, Double, Chip, Frisco, all them man there. Yeah. I'd say that's probably my biggest moment so far.
If you could collab with anybody, who would it be?
What, UK or
You know, I was
worldwide?
thinking, all right, let's say like UK. If it could be UK, who would it be? Collab.
Can I have an all-star?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is, yeah.
Boy, this is going to sound mad because some of these artists don't get on, but don't. So I would do something crazy like Chip and Stormzy. Maybe Central Digger. Like, I would have the maddest. Do you know why? Yeah, because it's like no one's ever done that. Yeah, first of all, yeah, and to have people on the same track, yeah, that
real,
don't thingy like everybody will want to listen. The numbers on that is just gonna be crazy.
Mad.
Like, it's hard for me to just pick one artist because I respect so much artists in the game, and it's like certain songs would just be suited for certain. But imagine you had an all-star, like you as the one person that don't have a problem with any of these artists, yeah. But these couple artists all have thingy, but they're all on your song and they're all willing to do the song. Maybe all do their video parts separately. Do you know how much that will mess up the scene?
That's mad.
And then the fans will just be typing, "Oh, did he send it indirect? And did he da-da-da-da-da? Or who spun who? Or whose verses?" It'll never probably happen that way.
Yeah,
but,
of course. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If I could do something, that's something that I would do.
But that's mad though.
That's how my brain thinks.
No, but yeah. Fucking. Who'd you be your dream like in America then? Because you said obviously that was UK. Would it be the same sort of thing? Like two people that necessarily.
All right, I can't say Drake because Drake's Canada, but obviously he's the biggest.
Oh, but let's say out of UK then. So if it was
obviously you need that Drake cosign. You need that. I don't know. Maybe Drake. If I'm talking back in the day, I'd probably say Nas, J or 50.
Yeah.
See, I'd love to do a track with D Block, like Jada and Styles. But like I would say maybe the right person to do a track with right now would probably either be Young Boy or Sexy Red or Cardi because they get the numbers. But I'm a Nicki fan. You get me? Nicki's cold with it. We love the barbs. Nah, you know what? Actually, scrap all of that. Yeah. The person that I'll do a tune with would be Beyonce. To get a mad hook from Beyonce, are you crazy?
Yeah, that
or a
is
Taylor
mad.
Swift?
Yeah, that is mad.
You're gone. You get me? Generations to feed the kids. Yeah, man.
Man said generation. Man's off.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you think about generational wealth.
Nah,
You gotta think about other people. You can't just think about yourself in this. You get me?
Nah, for real.
No, I'm saying.
For real. All right, now we done that. We wrapped that up. It's just the rapid fire. Yeah.
Go on.
So you can't think about it. It's just straight like it's like a gun to a head thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight like you got to pick one straight away. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me fire them. He's like, you ready?
Go on.
All right, Tupac or Biggie? Van pauses straight away. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what's mad? You know what's mad with that? I watch so much podcasts and stuff like that with people being asked that question. I like Tupac's rawness. You get me? But Biggie is the better lyricist. You get me? So it all depends. I don't know. That is the hard one.
So you just can't pick on that one. So if you had to pick one.
I'll go Pac.
All right then.
Even though Biggie is the better lyricist, I'll go Pac.
All right. 50 or Jadakiss?
Oh my days. They're both like 50, respect everything about him, his music, his Jada, his verses are just unmatched. How do I even choose between the two? All right, cool. If I'm going for party tunes and Biggie, it's 50. If I'm going for hard rap, it's Jada. I don't know.
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. There's another one. Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay.
Why'd you give it to Jay, though? Why'd you not?
Because Jay has... Even though Nas is a beast, the way Jay puts his stuff, that I feel Jay's raps are arrogant. It's like, I love the arrogance. It's just like, you know.
I know what Jay.
You get me? It's just like even like the end to the metaphor, whatever he's saying might come 6 bars later. It ties back in. He's cheeky with it. You get me? He's billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I hear that.
Like Jay, man. Like, yeah, man. Big up Jay-Z, man.
Gucci Mane or Jeezy?
Gucci.
Man said that straight away. Like, and obviously the last one is Fredo or Potter Paper.
I'll go Potter.
Why you say Potter though?
I know Potter personally as well. I was away with him. And his pen is just crazy, man. Like, the brother can rap his ass off, man. Like, he is cold. Like, no disrespect to Fredo, because Fredo's cold as well. But like Potter is mad, and like, yeah, man, training that Potter's a rapper's rapper. He's cold. Like, pain stories. The first time I heard Potter, I was like, who the hell is this guy? Like, it's like, you know, sometimes you might hear somebody and you're like, okay, I'm not too sure, and then you hear them a couple times and they grow on you.
Yeah, I know.
And then you hear somebody straight away and you're like, this guy's the guy. You know what I'm saying? First time I heard Potter, I was like, he sounds like he was from around our area. You know what I'm saying? With the punchlines, the breakdowns, the pain, like yeah, man, Potter. You get me? Potter over Fredo. Sorry to the Fredo. Like, Fredo's cold. You get me? Fredo is cold, but bars wise, out of the two, I go Potter.
My bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, yeah, this is going to be a special moment. You know what I mean? We got Fuzay in the building. You know what I mean? Bars on deck. You know what I mean? So, let's go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Fuzay.
Paco.
Old type my dog Red's in the building. Breadwinners, Norwood Town, you done know. Straight, that's how we go. Let's get it. Shout out ADMD. You get me? Shout out all my steppers. Let's go. Yeah. Since time is money, my wrist is a quarter ticket. I don't just rap about it. I've seen it and I've lived it. Add mix to the pot, whisk it. You would think that I'm baking cakes or biscuits, breaking through the glass ceiling, brick on brick, I bricked it. Have you heard? Wait, I'm back from a bird. Back flexing better than before. Now my ex gon' pay like her name's Amber Heard. Just done a bird, now flying birds. Passenger seat got the flyest bird. Since I can't fly out on license, guess I gotta settle for the flying spur. Certain man are tired, their eyelids are heavy. I only been out a month, they're asking about borrowing peas already. Go get a job or drug and stop spending your peas on jezzies. I just add another light to my farm. This one ain't nothing like Headies. When I trip you drown, so I just flooded out this cube and just put 40 down and a buy to let, just call it a home improvement. These man ain't winning, these guys are losing. Gotta thank God for the Cali, it's got my opposition snoozing. Foot down, cruising, gotta give a dog a bone. Gotta buy less bricks and more yards, true charity starts at home. I'm a gooner, but my dog's Liverpool. He said he never let me walk alone. He said F, you're way too drippy, that watch doesn't need no stones. I was stuck in time, over 2,000 days. All these man are rubbed, I break it down in 2,000 ways. You should be ashamed, disappear, came back like David Blaine. Go and look in the mirror, your reflection's who you should blame. Dip your toe in the water, see how bite from a shark feels. All of my grub TT, got my knees doing up cartwheels. Go get a man that's good with the dope, so you know how Marge feels. Just put a bird on the grill, this one ain't coming out char grilled. Just copped a new 18k from about 18 Zs. Try I brat down half, I still got 18 left. Tell my workers to up the tempo, the line's got 80 texts. Came up spitting on a pirate radio, but I still get mainstream rests. Some rappers don't know their worth, they'll sell their soul for a new drop. Some models don't know their worth, they'll sell their whole for a new top. The new deal that he just signed got double that stash in the shoebox. Just hit OT with a new spot with no mic to the Ku Klux. Done already. Shout out Gateway Podcast, you get me? 2026, Norwood Town, we're coming. Tearing it up, breadwinners, money gang, you get me? Let's get it. Norwood Town, you get me? We're united. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're not dealing with none of these Hollywood actors. No, you get me? Straight authenticness, straight realness. You get me? We're here building ground up foundation shit. You get me? Come on.